You think it's wanky? That's a good starting point.
That's what you were going for.
I wasn't top of the list. It was always an ambition to have a company and to run a company and to have a brand. Running alongside that is also this friendship of doing it with my best mate. Deadgood is this thing, and it's real, and I'm grateful for it every day, I guess.
I actually can't remember what I even... I think the tagline "Products with Personality" did come about quite early. We were always inspired by Paul Smith as a brand. We loved what he did, like when you get a jacket and you open it up and the linings, you know, it's a bit quirky, it's a bit off-road. It doesn't have to be, but it's what we call the squeeze of lemon. It's just got something about it.
And David come through the university, graduated, obviously a talented designer, and had this product working store. So we saw an opportunity to put that into the collection. But alongside that, we also really got on with Dave.
Go and read it back to me, I'll probably not remember it.
Here we go. Creating something from the ground up, shaping its own path.
Yep.
Defining its future.
Yep.
Determination, resilience, and the journey of growing from nothing into something remarkable.
Yeah, it is wanky, that, isn't it? Yeah, that's some of my best work, that. So I've known Deadgood since its inception. So a lot of what I'm talking about there is the values in terms of we're trying to produce stuff genuinely that is, well, that respects the planet. I don't want to just use the sustainable word because, as we talked about earlier, it's a bit meaningless when it's just thrown around. You're generally trying to create better products that are joyful, that improve people's lives.
There's a pub at the bottom.
Now we're talking.
We're down just up the road here. I mean, both of us within 100 metres of the pub, and this was the local. And in effect, this is the origin story of the brand. We wrote a business plan on the back of a beer mat, and really came up with the idea for Deadgood within these four walls and within the vicinity.
Which one was it? Oh, you were 40?
It's 49.
It was at the end.
Aye. I think fundamentally, the first principle was always that our friendship was the most important thing. And people say you shouldn't start a business with a mate, but for us it's worked out because we've kept that first principle.
The landscape for designers when we graduated was very slim in terms of actually working in the design industry, designing furniture, what we were passionate about. There were basically hardly any opportunities. So a lot of it was like, well, if we want to design stuff that we like, we'll have to kind of make the company ourselves. It's the essence for me. Being playful, having fun, just doing something we like doing, not kind of compromising, not selling out. And that's really where it all started, and I feel like we've kind of hold on to that. Advice to any young designer who's maybe feeling frustrated is don't wait. The origin story of Deadgood, I've said this before, was just a series of no's. You can't do that. Oh, can you make this for us? The factory saying no, we're not gonna. And we just kept coming up against these no's, and we're just stubborn.
We've looked at companies to be inspired by them and to say, well, actually, we could be great like this company, but we've never looked at other companies and thought, oh, well, they're doing this.
I wouldn't necessarily say we have a style that we always stick to. I guess it's more of an approach. You have to have a little bit of like scare factor, like, wow, like the noodle chair over there. Yeah, really quite proud of it. It's probably one of my wildest designs. Funnily enough, it came to me in a dream. So obviously I'm in like some kind of design paralysis while I'm sleeping. Don't have to take the fun away from sustainability. You can feed it back in and be playful and be bold and adventurous.
For me, bad design is something that doesn't take into account this idea of longevity.
And yeah, they've got zips all running around the outside of it. And we've worked with like a company called Design Conformity to work out sort of like our carbon footprint.
Called setter after an Irish setter because of this sort of profile. But then we sort of leaned into that just to give it that strong character and identity. Products of personality. Those key considerations in terms of the contact points, both for the body and for functional uses. Your emails there. It's all right. It's all right. We're developing that profile. It's changing quite a bit. Obviously we don't have as much, or we have a lot more room to play with, but trying to maintain that distinct character is tricky.
Such a timely intake of product. We're calling it the gateway rug. Yeah, that's a visual. I mean, again, it's just a detail, but that's a visual of the sea, essentially.
That is a classic biscuit called the Pink Panther.
It's pink wafer biscuit, isn't it? I guess it's just a bit of fun as well, really. Like, I know Vicki was playing, so Vicki's our design director. She was playing with Play-Doh and making these little sort of sausages and rolls and then putting them together, photographing that, manipulating it.
Offering a service, we're your designers, we're your rug designer, and then we'll design you a rug. Like, what's your inspiration? Is a bit of material, is it colour palette? Dan always likes to say that the smile seam at the front was the smile that we had when we got to the top. That was not my face. Mine was like, oh, good shot.
Hello.
Hello. Dad, were you born on a hill?
Yeah.
Go on then, what was he called?
Hill Road.
Hill Road. Just off Hill Crescent. I've got lost up here a few times.
Does he not get attacked by some flies?
I got attacked by a load of midges, yeah. Lost my mind a little bit that day. Makes everything disappear when you're out here on the hills.
It's definitely better than looking at a laptop. I think when you're younger, you're a lot more impatient, and we wanted everything to happen like instantly. And now with 20 years behind us, we're willing to be a bit more patient.
Find the ball. Go on, find it. Oh, I think she's lost that one. Aye. Go on, find it. Oh, wait. Seriously, because it's our career, we are professional, yet we also don't take it too seriously.
It's a competitive industry, and just knowing who you are and leaning into that.
Got this loose idea that could become a book. Don't know whether or not anyone would read it.
Yeah, definitely more a zine, as my wife would call it.
Fun.
Little zine.
It's just a side of A4, really. It's a shit idea. Let's not do it. Question like how somebody else would link it. Like they'll be like, well, why are they stood on the fucking side of a hill?
That's not our job. That's James' job.
Sometimes things don't need to make sense.
No.
Maybe this is it then. Well, if it all goes wrong now, I know I've had a nice day.